left at the crossroads or whatever. And she should have said, don't forget, Gillian, don't forget about your lactose intolerance or some such bigger clue.
Yeah, and Emmett would be too stupid to even get that. You don't know.
You might have a point, actually.
Yeah, that would be good. Gillian's mum, you missed a trick. Then we had a few sob stories like Tyler crying about her mum, Gary crying about never seeing a black person on telly when he was younger.
I've never seen anyone like myself on television before.
No, me either.
Do you know what? If you've done that on Big Brother UK, I think you put yourself at risk because that's
it's like Ryland
that's
plays,
overplaying yourself,
yeah, like
overblowing your own trumpet.
Yeah, it was a bit. The next bit was quite funny. A pretty lady appeared on the screen and you seemed to take an interest in her.
No, I didn't take an interest. I just thought it was a lady.
You went, who's that?
Yeah.
It's Gary, you idiot.
No, but you didn't say that. You said it's Zoe.
Oh, yeah.
And I still thought, who is this lady? Why is she in here? And you were going, I was thinking, is it a former contestant? Is it like a showbiz reporter? Who is this person?
She was playing like the showbiz reporter. He was
But unless you'd have told me, I would have thought, oh, who is that person?
Did you have your glasses on?
No, I didn't. I thought she looked quite nice, to be honest.
He did look quite good just like that. And his jacket was nice when he was dressed like Gary too. It took a few pounds off him. I think he had a corset on. Tyler,
he is quite a big old thing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's put on a few pounds. But hey, we all do. Tala looked very cute in her dress with her little spiderwebby thing. Gillian, I thought, Gary said she looked like a grey cloud. I thought she looked like Tala's mum.
Yeah, he means like a black cloud of misery. That's what he means.
I
think Tala always looks nice. She's best looking in there, definitely.
Yeah, she's cute. Well, there's only 2 girls in there.
No, but I mean even before when there was a few more.
Did you like Emmett's posing on the red carpet?
Why is it Emmett has gone through all the process to appear on Big Brother, but when you ask him to sit down and say, pose for this or you're on TV, he acts like...
he looks so awkward.
He looks like he wants the ground to just swallow him whole.
It's hilarious. He should have just pulled a face like they do on the opening credits. It looked like it was beyond him.
Yeah, Peter would have handled that a lot better.
Yeah, he looked like he'd never worn a tux in his life. Bless him. So then they had this stupid awards ceremony, which is, they do this on Big Brother UK as well. It's just filler, isn't it?
It was crap.
It is. It's just 100% filler.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, remember this, remember that. Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Basically, it was the Gary Awards.
Yeah, Gary won everything. Have you noticed
they got the Tonys. This is the Garys.
Have you noticed how they start going do at the end of little clips, like doing a little piano?
No, but I noticed they're doing the Brokeback music, Brokeback Mountain music again at the end of that dinner. Oh, and then Tyler got the arsehole because no one asked. I don't blame her.
But it was Gillian that overcut her, but it was just because she was drunk and she was just like, wah, wah, wah. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Tyler goes doolally when she's had a drink. Yeah, she wets herself.
Gillian and Tyler were both being a bit drunk and a bit indiscreet. I liked seeing Gillian because she was being a bit vulnerable with Emmett, and she's like, oh, are you going to take me? And he was like kind of teasing her. I quite like seeing that side to her because she's so inscrutable, you can't work out what's going on in her head.
We're also saying their showmance has, generally speaking, been pretty infallible the whole...
I know, but I'm really disappointed because I really wanted to see them stab each other in the back, and now it's not looking like it's going to happen. They're not going to do each other, are they?
I'm not so sure.
No?
I'm not so sure.
You think Emmett might do her?
I don't know.
I don't think he's going to get the chance.
Something's going to happen at some point.
No.
Something's going to happen at some point.
I think they've lucked out. It's just like Evil Dick and Danielle, that they've just lucked out, they've just scooted their way through and they're not going to be tested.
If I was in that showmance, if I was in that situation, or if it was me and you, I would say to you, look, if we're the first ever showmance or whatever to make final 2, I'll go exactly 50-50 with you.
Yeah, 100% 50-50
I mean, I
split.
might stab you in the back afterwards and jib you, but I'd definitely make that deal.
I would
definitely.
as well.
Because it's your only like real true guarantee of safety.
I wouldn't be surprised if they've already made that deal, but they're just not showing it because they don't want it to be like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, there's always a quiet spot in the house. There's always somewhere you can go. There's always some way of doing it.
Yeah, they've probably done it under the covers and we'll just never know about it. Do you know what I mean?
But haven't they got the the nano microphones?
You can do stuff.
Come on, we always pick it up on our show.
No, I would do that too if I was entered. Go 50-50, say we've made it together. We're going to live happily ever after.
Because you're not even allowed to discuss nominations on our one.
So, sometimes you are when they let you.
You know, they did that for a part of a season, then stopped it. But yeah, so you can't get away with anything.
No. So in the end, it was a bit a bit of an anticlimax really, because Gillian just put up Gary and Tala, and really it makes no difference. It all depends on the veto, doesn't it?
It does.
Who do you think is going to win that veto?
Who's in it? Gary?
Everyone, all of them.
Oh, every single person?
Yeah. Oh, I did not know that.
Well, Tala's going on about winning it, but I doubt she will. Gary, they've all got a good chance really, haven't they?
I hope.
And lower numbers, higher odds.
In a way, I kind of would like to see Emmett win it now, even though it's been so tiring.
He needs to win it.
Yeah,
he needs to win it. That's for sure.
Even though it's been so boring watching him and Gillian win everything, like they've got this far. In a way, it would be nice to see them take it now, because they will take him out if they get the chance. It'll be like Marcellus, won't it? If they get the chance, they're going to take him out. They'd be crazy not to.
Let's talk about final twos and who can and can't win, because the way it looks at the moment, Gillian, I don't think she could beat Gary, right?
I don't think Gillian could beat anyone.
I don't think she could beat Emmett.
No, definitely. Emmett will beat anyone, don't you think? I think Emmett could beat anyone.
I wonder if those jurors will hold Gary's the second coming of Gary.
I don't think they will.
I think they will. They think it's unfair.
I don't think they will. Topaz likes Gary. AJ likes Gary.
Yeah.
Andrew will, definitely.
But it depends who he's up against. I think against Emmett he would struggle. Gillian and the other one, no problem. Tala could only win against Gillian. I think that's a fair statement.
And that would be so unfair.
That would be just for a spit in the eye.
That would be so unfair for them to do that when Gillian's won 4 HOHs. That would be so cruel.
It's hard to call. But you know what? Like I said, overall the tone of the game has been quite cordial, even though there's been a lot of backstabbing.
Stop saying that word.
No, it has though.
Pleasant.
So maybe those jurors will turn around and say, you know what? They were an arsehole, but they played the best, they won the most so and blah blah blah, and then let them win it.
Who?
The jurors.
Who will they say that about? Anyone?
Even Gillian, because she has won a lot.
She has, yeah.
More than anyone else, I would say.
It purely in gameplay terms, Gillian has won the most.
Yeah.
But they all like Emmett better, so I think Emmett has got a much better chance.
Also, I was thinking, is there to be one last twist? Because they are fond of a twist on this thing.
One last twist before I shuffle off the planet.
Exactly. But I was thinking one good idea is where the jurors have a key card or whatever each to do their final vote, like on the final, they should actually do one for the public, where the public phones in and votes for their person. I think for the final vote, I think that'd be quite a good idea, actually.
That would be good. I wouldn't be surprised
and
if
they're missing a juror in Gary, so that would make sense for the numbers as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did a final twist at this stage. I mean, they've done so many, and it has been a good show despite some crazy twists,
crazy antics.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Aren't you?
Well, yeah.
I think it'll be a very cordial evening.
But like you say, it doesn't really matter that much who wins now, does it?
No. I'll miss Marsha though.
That's unusual. That's unusual to be at the end of Big Brother and think
really
you don't
care.
mind
who
wins.
Weird.
Normally it's like, oh god, all the
normally it's like
arseholes are left.
Yeah, normally it's like I absolutely hate everyone. I think I've realised I actually really like Canadian people, and that sounds like lick arsey, but I didn't really know that many Canadian people before. I actually think they're quite cool people.
I'm telling you, I've been there, and the nicest part, you walk down the road, and it's like being out in the countryside in the 1920s in this country. Everyone's, oh, can I help you? Do you need something?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, people are genuinely nice, except when I went to Montreal, those people are arseholes.
Oh, sorry, Montreal.
I don't think they're listening because they all talk French.
Oh.
And even when they speak English...
the French are arseholes, so that figures.
They're actually worse than the French. I got
robbed
worse.
when I went to Paris, so fuck you, France.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I went to Paris, and it was the very last time I'll go to Paris, bullshit. The Eiffel Tower's crap too. Anyway, digress. This is what they should do in the end. Put Marsha the Moose on the wall in the living room and have her go, "Hi everyone."
What, and host the whole finale?
No, just have her go, "So you made it."
Maybe they should put that thing's head on Ariza Cox's and have her present the thing in that. And let her wear the humilitard at the same time.
Well, it won't be any worse than the shit she does wear.
That's true.
So basically, we're going to be back on Friday to do our final...
Is that right?
Yeah, Friday. So we're going to do the final 2 shows, which is Wednesday tonight and Thursday.
Even though some podcast naysayers say, why podcast the final? There's no point whatsoever.
No, Scott Hudson, you're wrong. I want to hear your final thoughts on things, so don't do yourself down. What?
I don't know.
Anyway, thank you for listening. Check out my blog, Exertainment, but I've not written anything on it. I'm going to do a final Big Brother Canada blog, summing up. And also, follow me on Twitter, LightUpVM. And also, abuse James on Facebook when he posts our podcast on there.
Yeah, please, because we only had one insult last time.
Yeah.
So, we want a squadron of haters.
People called us pricks. We could do better than that. I think the podcast is called You're a Prick, so it's not exactly a great leap. Come on, call us bellend, wankers, illiterate, stupid accents.
Paedophiles.
Jesus, don't go that far.
Well, come on.
God.
Everyone knows. Everyone in Britain's a paedophile these days. Everyone knows that.
In the current climate, I don't think that's appropriate.
What, in the current climate of all British celebrities being named paedophiles?
Are you calling us celebrities?
No. I'm just saying that all of Britain is sexually degenerate.
So far, we've slagged off Montreal, the French, and Britain. But Canada, we love you.
Yeah, and especially Gary.
Apart from the seal clubbing.
And Tom.
Oh, Tom, yeah, he's a knob.
Anyway, that's all for this week.
Why are you so weak? Anyway, we'll be back on Friday, so vote Gary. Oh, no, you can't vote. Everyone else, vote Gary or Emmett.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.